So today we're checking out American Truck Simulator. It's the first of a truck simulator game that I'm going to be playing, and it's a first in a series. These driving videos are going to be coming out thick and fast now. A lot of lives over on Twitch and YouTube. If you're already subscribed, you will get notified. Hit the bell, make sure you're part of it. That's pretty much what we're doing. So trucking, bussing, taxiing, and just racing. But it is a really cheap camera. It's a $30 camera, and we're making do with what we got. Now the way this game seems to work, you just go in to jobs, select a job you want to do, actually search what you want to do, sort it by price, you can sort it by distance, so any of these will do. Throwing myself in the deep end is a good idea. So how are we going to get this thing started? See what the buttons are. It seems like the controllers are enabled. That's lights. Okay, you've got radio stations. We've got 80s and 70s hits, we've got alternative rock, we've got classic, we've got country, and now we're ready to go. So indicators are there, ignition on. Can we look left and right? Oh, we can. Sweet. Okay, clear to the left, clear to the right, and off we go. Can change the camera. Wow, look at that. That is well good. How do we get back in? Oh, getting used to it. There must be interior lights because this is well dark in here. We're going to go straight across at these lights. I like how you look in the corner. Oh, you prefer the look to this one? I think it works pretty well with this particular game as well. Unfortunately, you can't see the map, so I might be able to move that map. We'll figure out in a bit if that is possible. I'm running on automatic with reverse, I believe, on my gear shift. I haven't actually tried it yet. The steering is awfully sensitive on the low end. It could probably be to do with the size of the wheel. Logitech give you quite a small wheel. I think it's a 13, maybe even smaller than that, maybe a 12. So I'm looking to upgrade the wheel to a bigger wheel to get more of a truck feel. The setup looks well good. Oh sweet, okay, we'll just keep it like this then. We've got all week yet to sort of mess around and adjust, and again, I'm going to get another green screen, hopefully figure that out. There we go. Now I am a double trailer, so either two 20-foots or two 40s. I'm not even sure what I'm carrying right now. The game's pretty good looking. I don't think it's quite on the level of Euro Truck Simulator. Like, there's no complete for or against for either. So we're going to give both a go and see if there's any particular one that you guys enjoy the most. Like, you got game advertising on the left there. Now I would love a head tracker, so when I look into my mirrors and if I want to look behind me or to my right, the D-pad is fiddly with not much practice. I be driving in my car. Do, 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 do. Okay, we're going off to the left. I will tell you a bit about myself, a bit about my history of truck driving as we go on today. And you know, if you enjoy these videos with hosting, you leave a like on the video. It's the best way for me to tell what you want to see. You know, dislikes don't really help because it could be for many reasons. Unless someone leaves a comment, I have no idea why they disliked it. You know, it could be just they don't like your face, or it could just be that they don't like the quality of the stream or whatever. So you're kind of guessing, but with likes, you know that you're kind of doing the right thing. You know, get a few people to rally and enjoy. That would be awesome, and all I aim to do with the channel is make entertaining videos, really. That is pretty much all we do. We have got experience. We're over 7 years YouTubing now, over on the MMO Shanuz and Drunken Shanuz, both of which are completely different types of content. MMOs is obviously MMOs, Drunken is where we have a drink and a laugh, and don't take games too serious. We do a lot of fighting games over on that channel. MMO does a lot of survival and RPGs. I've got a lot of hardware videos coming. We've got some shorts that I'm yet to make about upgrades. I'm upgrading my gear stick. At the moment I've got a full G29 Logitech set, so I aim to eventually upgrade those. Okay, let's just pull over for a minute. There we go, we'll just stop here a minute. That's pretty much on. I could probably get my arse end on a little bit better. There we go. Is that not the coolest thing? Hit my e-brake, that's going to stop us, nice. There you go, so it's now playing radio. We'll try and get back on this dual carriageway now. I think just by hitting this button it literally will change the audio track too. Here we go. It's not wise to do these stops because you can damage your vehicle. That will look like my steering wheel is off to the left a little bit, because where you have to line this truck, you see in my right, you can see I'm pretty straight. I'm sitting on the left of the cab, so really I should be over here, and that's more where we should be sitting. So if it looks a little bit like, you know, I'm off sometimes, it's probably because of that, and not to worry. Ooh, funk radio, let's go. It is a very slow-paced driving game compared to what I'm used to. We normally tend to do the arcade, thick and fast style. Hang on, I'm going to go around these guys. Yeah, the Fast and Furious type arcade games. We don't tend to make these slow drives across country, but I enjoy them nonetheless, especially if you've had a stressful day and you just want to chill out. It's just relaxing, you know. What's he got? Eggs. This is a nice old drive, this one. So you do have to do fuel management, money management, and you are trying to build up, from what I can tell, your business. You know, you're trying to, yeah, you're trying to build up your trucking business. You know, you're trying to purchase new vehicles and get maybe other truckers working for you as well. And this is where the game really then starts to open up. Yeah, I'm going to pull across. It does look like we've got to take the off-ramp coming up, so we might as well just get across already. And we just got an achievement for California Dreaming. Now I do intend to buy all the DLCs once we get used to these games. We can actually go to certain places, do certain tasks, and pre-plan them, you know, advertise them on the channel so people know that's what we're doing on what day, and like go from like 1 week trucking, 1 week bus driving, 1 week taxis, and we can just mix it up week by week. Like I say, they're so easy to organise, you know, these sort of drives and stuff, that I'm always willing to do them. And I've been looking to get into these for a long time now. And if you do have the game, you know, any tips and tricks are welcomed. If there's any accessories, you know, I'm looking into button boxes at the moment, and probably a better gear shifter too, because although I've got the upgrade kit for the gear shifter, which I will be fitting, well, I'm hoping it's fun to watch. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you want the radio louder in the game, you know, let me know, I can turn that up as well. Everything's adjustable, from truck noise to anything, you know, you want changed up, other trucks on the roads. The bigger steering wheel would make these games a lot easier, just on the principle of keeping the steering straight. It tends to veer off to the right a little bit because it's such a small wheel. Any micro movement I get through my hand literally will send the vehicle off in a different direction. Oh, hello, what's this? Where's my big honker? I've only got a little bib.
I had to honk him.
Now the game's actually aged pretty well. This is not by any means a modern game. The DLC is, but the visuals, especially on the base game, as far as I know, the DLC doesn't improve on visuals. It holds up, but it is looking kind of dated now. Like, if I could find, you know, texture packs, you know, and maybe some way to upgrade, I probably would do that, because it's barely touching my system, and this is the best it can run, but it is running through a capture card. So you don't get the full experience as such, because it has to be broken down and shipped out at 1080. There is no way to stream at 4K really at the moment. Kind of technology hasn't caught up to the abilities that YouTube allow us, and Twitch only let us do up to 900p at the moment. Underground hip hop, here we go. Because I hip to hop to hip hop to hippity hop, because I can't stop, because I'm on the clock. Gotta get the drop. Enrenburg. I don't know where that is. Excuse me, mate. Come around. Look how dark that is out. That camera angle is so lethal. Is that a petrol station now? Did we get some petroleum? Or I've got a quarter of a tank. What do you reckon? Now or never? I'm going to say yeah. It looks like a petrol station icon. I'm guessing it is. Yeah, good old American stop signs. That's a police. Got 2 trailers to get around this awfully tight corner. Come on, boys, follow me round. There you go. Alright, that is definitely a petroleum station. It's even weirder for me because Americans, they drive on the opposite side of the road, you know, for right or wrong. The UK, we drive on the left. Alright, hang on. Do I just pull up to one of these? How does this work then? I'm confused how we get fuel in this game. This is new. We can't get out the vehicle. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know how to put petrol in this beast. Okay, we're just going to have to hope we can get there on what we've got. I can't really see a way to get around that. Right, how are we getting out of here? The easiest way would be to go left. And we could probably just swing out here. Oh, these are like rest stops. Yeah, what's that? What's that say? A weigh-in station. You can weigh your vehicle for $10. Vehicle gross weight is 72. Got an achievement for it, whatever it was. And we got 2 massive trailers through there too. Yeah, boys. That was some truck driving skills there, boys. Look at that. Dragging them trailers along. Alright. I did actually fit a sneaky 3 extra buttons underneath this steering wheel. I'm going to go for a 6 if I can use 2 at once. They're super cheap. They're like £3.50 for 3 little clicky buttons. They're macro keys. Put what you want to them, do you know what I mean? Program them in and away you go. So we're going to have more than enough buttons for all of the games we're going to be playing without a button box. But until I can get one, and then once I can get one, we'll have 6 extras, I suppose. Maybe control some of the stream, you know, music, pop-ups, all that stuff. So we'll be here every day this week, every day next week. Watch out for them copyright, boys. I've got News 88. No, thank you. Oh, he must love it. Look, he's only carrying the 1 trailer. We can barely hit 66 miles per hour. We ain't going back in time anytime soon. Where's the police? Slow down a bit. And any problems with today's stream, you know, don't hesitate to let me know. If you're not enjoying something about it, you know, maybe the audio's crossed, maybe the game's loud, maybe the game's not loud enough. Let me know, because obviously these streams, especially this week, is the test run for the future of the channel. So we're going to iron out problems, improve things as we go, get better camera, get better mic. But you've got to start somewhere. And part of the enjoyment of these games is you take the long journey, and once you get there, it's the parking, the challenge of parking. Going from a nice calm experience into, you know, slightly difficult sort of, you know, parking challenge at the end of every stage. It doesn't have the same feel and weight. At being a simulator, it doesn't do a good job at replicating what it is like to drive a tug or a truck, and that brings me to where we're from. Is we have a bunch of experience for years driving tugs, you know, grabbing 40-foot trailers, 20-foot trailers, you know, joint 20-foot trailers, and just reversing them into bays to be emptied and loaded, and then dragging them around to the other side to be dispatched by, you know, said companies. So yeah, meeting a lot of truck drivers, hanging around with a lot of truck drivers. My past is pretty much warehouse into forklift, from forklift into tug driving, and then into truck. And that was pretty much how most people find their way into it, I would imagine. So that's what I've been doing. Then I had a big accident, so now I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation by still driving, technically, but without all of the aches and pains of, you know, long distance driving. Are we clear?
Yes. So this is Reddit advice.
All right, stay with us. It's coming.
After this white one. That is if nothing's coming up on the inside. There we go, we're in. Now it begs the question to me why nobody yet has developed indicators that actually click off for racing sims and truck driving enthusiasts. I have no idea why this has not been done yet. Whoa, buddy, wasn't expecting that to be a double. I did see a mod online for this game, funny enough, where you could have actual brands from the real world. So like instead of that one carrying a mythical brand, it could be Coca-Cola or Sony, and it actually has all the real badges and everything. Whether we're allowed to sort of make videos on that on YouTube, I don't really know how branding works, but it seems like a mod worth doing. Good son. We'll let him in. Did he thank us? Rude. Something I've noticed today is the realism of the actual trucks and cars in this game. They tend to move exactly as you would expect. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just going to whip this out because I don't think anything's coming. Plus I'm bigger than most things on this road. Gone in the truck driver attitude. Being that we're in America, that's what I'm going to go with. America's finest. There you go. Ooh, what's this? A beef eater? Is that another gas station? That's another gas station. This one's actually got a gas icon. Let me just nip in here. Oh, can we get in now? Okay. So it says use... Oh, so this one works. Press and hold the following key to get fuel. Okay, so I'm sitting here holding enter. I'm just going to fill her up. We've got 4 grand, thinking a full tank. I was just about to say about 500. So we've got 529. It's still going strong. Now we just hit the handbrake, power up. Now I want to show you guys something that's really amazing with these steering wheels. And if you are wondering, maybe from a watcher's perspective, why this is, how it, you know, how is this like driving a real truck? The realism in it. So if I turn my engine off, my steering now doesn't move. This is locked at this angle. Until I turn the vehicle on, I can now move my steering. When you're in a car and you turn the steering and you're not moving, there's a weight to it. You know, the wheels, they sort of grind on the road and it's heavy. This is heavy. And again, if I put the parking brake on and try and accelerate, but it doesn't move, vibrations through this tell me that something's wrong. Just that, you know, in itself is a small minor smittench of a piece of the experience that you get. And I can't rate, you know, driving simulators high enough really. So once we pull out of here, we should get our map back. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out. And this is the end of our job, but we have a full tank of fuel. Whether that was worth it or not, I don't know. I'm assuming we use this vehicle more than once. We've got a nice green icon here waiting for us. Trailer delivery. See, now I would try this. I'm going to say it's not worth it at this point because it's a double. And on my first attempt parking, I'd like to do just a plain 40 footer. I'm going to go with skip. Job's going to complete. We've got excellent. But we don't earn the bonus money for parking the vehicle. It is just whether you fancy it or not. Now, as you go on, you get upgrades. So I've now got 2 unassigned points, which I might as well just put onto high value jobs and just in time deliveries. There you go. So these are little £1,000 jobs here. Go with this one. Nice little short journey. Start the vehicle. Take off the parking brake. It looks like we're transporting some sort of trash can bin thingy. That shouldn't be too problematic. We can actually go around the vehicle with this one. Take a look. WDS waste disposal systems we're going from. Ooh, this sounds dramatically different. Again, another cool thing about these games is the vehicles actually sound like the real vehicles. Now I'm hoping they've wound them feet up properly. Every day I would have someone not wind the feet up so that as I pull away with my load, I'm scraping the floor, you know. It's just one of them things that you get with warehouse staff. Coming from the warehouse environment myself, it happens. I don't never get mad about it. Okay, can we go left here? Lovely. Alright, we're in and we're good. Pretty clear, it's night time, which is decent. Decent. There you go, we're off. Again, armrests. They need to include a second mount for a gear stick and handbrake, and they also need to include armrests, adjustable armrests. You know, maybe even if it's just one armrest, and you can switch what side you want it on. Because I constantly go to lean where you would in a truck or a tug, and it just obviously doesn't exist. And there's no armrest. I don't know if they do floor standing armrests that I might be able to purchase, but I'll figure something out. These long drives, you know, you don't really tend to sit as if you're rally driving the whole time. Going down a one-way street. This is awful. Don't know if we can actually get back from here, can we? Hopefully nothing comes our way. Rose! Well, ideally, I probably just need to do a U-turn here. Driving down the hard shoulder like a lunatic. creeping people out. Down the 101, boys, down the 101 the wrong way. If this was the UK, you'd have a bunch of gaps down here. Yeah, definitely try and take the right road. I thought I'd cheese it. You can't cheese it. Oh no, is there not a gap? Look. If we crash this now, we are done, son. Oh, it's forced me in. We'll restart that one. It forced my hand. We'll just take another one, I guess. I quite enjoyed that though. Is there no restart? I was going flying down the motorway and I was like, I've got away with this. Ooh, this one's digital. Look at that.
That's pretty.
What are we hauling? That farming equipment? Or is that a skip? I love the fact they just whacked a sticker. Is that a banner? They just put a banner, oversized load. That's what I do when I've had a curry. Right, okay. See if we can get out of this place in one piece. Parking brake is engaged, not today. How's the horn? Poor. Do like the digital display though. The problem with digital displays is no matter when they're manufactured or who they're manufactured by, the longevity of a digital display and the trucker feel, it just doesn't have that trucker feel, and it doesn't have the feel that it's going to last you a long time, you know. It feels like it's going to die in a couple years and the gel's going to leak out of it, going to have to be replaced. Do some classic hits of the 181. Yeah, don't want to speed around here too fast. Got a stop sign up. Go buddies. Off ski we go. We've got my man coming round, we'll give him some room. It's a shame they don't blow their horn back at you, innit? You can actually see the LEDs of the indicators and stuff. So slow. Although that is quite a heavy load, I'll give it that. You got my crash clip. Don't clip my crash. Supposed to clip my good stuff, my A+ driving. I'm sure we'll get one of them every stream. Here we go. Creeping in. Flying thank you. So in America, I'm assuming this is the slow lane, right? Because we're doing 63 and we're kind of keeping up with these boys. That's it, overtake him, he's a bit of a pleb. You're a bit of a pleb. Who pulls out for an overtake at that speed? Come on, sons. Even in games. You get prickers drivers. Take me an hour to overtake him now, look. Oh. Right, I'm going to stay to the middle lane because it seems like that's where our sort of top speed lies. And this is why on dual carriageways in the UK we constantly see, you know, trucks overtaking trucks at very slow speeds because they can do 3 miles an hour faster than the other truck. So they pull out and then they just sit there for ages blocking 2 lanes, you know. Car drivers get very fed up with it, but once you understand why they're doing it, because over, let's say, an hour, that little 2 to 3 mile an hour difference, it makes, whoa, buddy. Yeah, it will make a difference on their journey, especially if you just drove all the way from France or somewhere. Hey, we are flying downhill at 82, boys. I'm going to nip over to the fast lane. Cruising USA, and the dawn's breaking. This looks really nice. These look pretty. Frame rate's holding up nicely too. Now, as far as I know it, this game's maxed out. I don't think there's much I can do to it from here on in. Make it any prettier next to doing mods. Rocking 78 right now. Oh, what's he up to? They're all in the middle. That don't make no sense. Why they all braking? Why have they all just stopped? To let one lorry on, what? Not me, sons. Jeez, I've missed my turn doing that. No. Okay, let's go off road. We've done good up to this. Oh, jeez. Broke machines. No, broke machines. Oh, sounds restart. There you go. It's back in business. But it's not moving, but it's back in business. I think we're stuck on the bush. Yeah, we're stuck on that bush. And then hit it with the gas. Abandon. If you cancel the job, you'll have to pay a penalty of 12 grand. I've only got 1,000. Okay, we can't actually skip, so I've got to figure out a way to get off of here. Yeah, see if we can just bolt it round, maybe. Go on, sons. Go on, sons. Go on, sons. Just brocking it. The problem is the trees and bushes don't break. Come on, round the bush. It's so close. Moving inch by inch. Do I actually just unstick that? Come on, boys. Sweet, that'll do us. That will do us. Well, now our engine's knackered. It says visit garage. If we come across one, we will. We'll see how knackered it is. I see. So now we have 18 miles an hour top speed. Yeah, this just is not looking good. We're doing 27. It's actually going slower as we... The engine keeps cutting out. I hit a bush. I mean, what are we going to do? You know, who put that bush there? What are we shipping? We are shipping... It looks like some sort of farming equipment. I'm not really sure, my boy. We're doing alright. We're going 50 mile an hour now. We seem to be back on track. We've been blowing through cash like nobody's business. But we're American truck driving today, so just sort of going around America and delivering. Just wanted to see how the stream goes, really. See if anyone's interested. We're going all the way up to the weekend. And I've got a bonus stream for you guys on the weekends. This truck's already had enough punishment. Let me get through here. Oh, it's your first time in? Oh, I appreciate, man. You must have had work yesterday. How did work go? Vortex. I used to work for a company called Voltex. And they were a money holding company for the Bank of England. And they used to count all their money and get it stacked on pallets and put into the vault, transferred, ready for destruction. A lot of banknotes and that go through for destruction. If you don't know how money works, it basically anything with a bit of pen on or, you know, a tear with a bit of sellotape. The government actually destroy all of those notes. God, this don't sound healthy. This engine is naffed. I think we broke down. No, let's get over here. Is it tricking me? Okay, we're back in business. We're back in business. Sorry, fella. This guy coming up the inside was right behind me, and he decided to come at that. He's like, oh, I'm just going to stay away from him. I just lost all power, so it's definitely knackered, this machine. Someone say casual. That's it. Always, never serious. Nice casual streams. I'm going to be doing some late night streams too, where I stream till like 8, 9 o'clock at night in the UK, but with no audio. So it's just the game. You know, I'm just driving. We do like Taxi Simulator or something. 10-4. 10-4, good buddy. Come in, Rubber Ducky.
Rubber Ducky, come in. 10-4.
I got a smoky on my bandit. I got a bandit on my smoky. I have no idea about call signs today, you know what I mean? Especially American ones. I'm going to have to go and watch... Every Which Way But Lose or something, or The Wizard. It's got a lot of truckers in that. Frankie, he touched my breast. If you ain't seen The Wizard, you won't get them references. Now my vehicle is desperately in need of some sort of help. It's running out of fuel. It's not a healthy chappy right now, but it ain't mine. It's borrowed, so you know who gives a shiz, right? There it goes. No, no. And that's how I end up crashing it, because I mess about like that. You got a crash earlier. I did. I had a bit of a fender bender. We can bypass this station, it said, so we're all good. Touch it. Yes, he touched my breast. I need to make a drink, but I'm not going to reward myself until I actually get this heap of shiz. Just does what it feels like at the minute. I am a rude driver. We've got this dodgy stop sign here, because I think traffic comes in from the left. It looks like we're pretty good, so I'm just going to take it. Look how slow this thing accelerates now. It's damaged. All because I drove over a bush. Not even like that. Down there. One of them bushes. It was slightly bigger than that. It had a stem. And I got caught on it. Whoa. I'm an American. Driving in America. Yeah, I like to travel going to Colorado in March. Nice. Right, this guy looks like he's putting in a delivery where we're going. He's heading off to the right. We're heading off to the left. Alright, going to take it a bit wide. Our load's not overly harsh at the moment, it's pretty easy. And we need to go into there. Vehicle malfunction. No, don't die right outside. No. Come on, we can make it. 5 miles an hour. Let's go. There we go, baby. We made it. Ah, now I would ordinarily try and park this up, but there's no point, so we're just going to say end it there. Reasonable, not even bad. I think that was really bad. I crashed it, we got stuck on a bush, I cost £3,000 in damage, and yet I still leveled up. This is why you see truck drivers who you think they must have a genius driving that, and then you look at them. I think we should do one more. I'm down for one more. Drink time. It is, yes. I guess I earned a drink. Okay, what should we take then? Should we take a short job? This one's 2,000. That must be well short. Let's only around the corner. We have gin. It's the best type of gin. You know what you're getting. It's on the tin. Bit of that. Bit of the other. Yes, boy. I've got standard issue energy drink, or I've got Lucasade Alert. Got to stay alert. Got deliveries to make. Right, here we go. Start up the vehicle. This is the same vehicle we had before. We can go around, and we are transporting a forklift. But that is a little bit more heavy duty than your standard forklift. That one actually looks like it is for a building site. Put some lights on. You never know what's going to happen. And let's roll. We're going to go around. Where are we heading? So we're going left and the right. I'm not worried about bumping into anything. It's quite quiet around here. So these tunes seem good. I'm going to turn them up. Nice. Now we're real trucking after a shot. That's it. Hang on. Let me just pull over real quick. What you think of Dodge and Trump? Do you mean Dodge the car brand, or them two things don't go together? What's happening between Dodge and Trump? Has he bought a Dodge Viper, or has the Dodge Viper run over Trump? Oh, lovely straight road. Look, see what stations we've got. We've got smooth urban jazz. And this looks like a typical road that you see on any American news report. Why don't they fix your roads out there? What is wrong with American roads? Do you not pay taxes? So in the UK, you pay road tax on your car on top of your taxes. That fixes the roads. If we had bad roads, we would complain and not pay our taxes. They tend to fix the roads and keep them quite nice. In America, all of that seems to go out the window. Oh, that was a little bit of a late break, but I think we made it. Hallelujah. There's for and against for Trump, as far as, you know, UK's perspective. I mean, I've heard both sides of the argument. I don't really understand either. He is a weird looking man. There used to be an advert on telly back in the days, and it used to say, you got tangoed. And if you look it up on YouTube, it's someone running around tangoing people, and they are bright orange. That's what I see every time I look at Donald Trump, unfortunately. Hang on, I've got to get in the comments. I've just got to overtake this slow poke. Coming through. I'll tell you what, we're still making money. 13,000. We was down to 1,000 at one point. So we've got some sort of business happening. It's just not a reliable business at the minute. If anything, with me at the helms, the business model stinks. Right, coming over, move yourselves. And we should be able to get about 70 in this, pulling this weight. Not as heavy as the ones we had before. Beautiful game though. This game looks really sick at times. I just want like maybe a mod that stands out a bit more. Look at that. Land Rover look good, sons. Oh, we've got road works coming up. Brah. Oh, we're going to take the next right. It looks like a red light. Is it going red? Yes. Always stuck at a red. He creates disruptions wherever he goes. I do. He definitely does. I've seen what he has been doing. I know what he's up to. But anyways, I like your steering wheel. That's a G29, my friend. Works really well. I bought it because it's compatible with most games, you know. So I want to have as many games possible to play. We're going to be pushing it hard. We're going to make fun content. I sort of watched a lot of racing channels and stuff, and I can see where they're making their business and their money and how they're getting on. I took what I didn't like about them was their, you know, seriousness and their methodicalness. They're always trying to sell you something, you know. If I do a review of something, I want it to be genuine. I want it to be, you know, I didn't like it because of this and I did like it because of that. I want to try and build a channel that's built on honesty and fun. If I can entertain someone for 10 minutes, then I've done my job. We've got two other channels, MMO Shanuz, Drunken Shanuz. One's super fun content and the other one's a little bit more serious with RPG and survival content. If you like survival games and stuff, You know, maybe check that out. Driving is where we're at for the next sort of 6 months, really. And I love playing these. They're so casual. They're so nice.
Hello.
It's quivering arm guy.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing too.
I don't know what that is supposed to do. I don't feel like I need to purchase something when I see one of them. Okay, we're going to go this way. Whoa, whoa! What's happened here? Now this is a classic case of I wasn't paying attention and talking too much. So I have failed to take my left turn lane, and I have just decided to say fuck it, crash straight to the side. But where was he going? He was obviously wanting to go down there, which I wouldn't have thought he would want to go. There's coppers there now. The police. Fuck it, I'm out.
A few moments later.
Ditch and run, son. See if we can get back on track. Come on, I'm going to pull me load round. Try not to take too much damage. Trailer damage 2%. That's alright, I'll handle a 2%. What type of 2%? Well, this is pretty. I like this. There's a waffle shop there. Yeah, I could live here. Looks like they've got some money and all. Look at my man in his soft top. Or is that a Whammons? It's probably a Whammons, right? Whammons the only one silly enough to drive a yellow car. Cheers, buddy. I don't know if that was my right of way. It was a green. Oh, come on. Do they not have sensors on these? Can we not flash our lights? That works in the UK. They've got sensors on a lot of the top of the lights, so you can flash your light at night and just change them to green. That's a bit sad. That woman that we saw in the yellow soft top, she actually bought it from there. She literally is driving a show car about. I've always not wanted to own a vehicle that other people own. Like, I like to be a bit different, have a car that's a bit custom. I don't like to own just off the forecourt what everybody else is driving. Probably why I've never owned a BM. Oh, we need to go off left here. That's a sneaky little road there, isn't it? Right, let's get a cheeky look on the old mirror. We're good to go. I thought this was a short job. For the money they've paid me, this is long. And a bit dangerous. So my biggest takeaway from our test stream number 2, I've got to stop looking over here. I've got to get some sort of chat in front of me. Cola vans suspiciously looking at me. World's slowest lights when there's nothing going on. Look at them two. Pimping since been pimping since been pimping. He's overshot the lights. Look, not paying attention. He's not due diligent like me. Here we go. And we're in. So we want to go left here. We're going to try and pick off this lane. Sweet. Just like Shanuz do. Look at these lights. God, they need to speed these lights up. Come on now. I know we're going for realism, but this is taking the pish. Righty ho, we're going in this one. I think we'll try and park this for a laugh. First time I'm ever parking a vehicle. Going a bit straighter, bring the arse round. Look how tight that is, boys. Yes, nice. We're going to stop over here. And we'll try and park this one. So what does it want me to do? Drive backwards for 40 XP or drive forward for 15. We'll take the challenge. Skip parking, no thank you. Alright, it does look like we can get round here. And ideally, because we're going to be reversing into this bay, I think, and bring the front round, you can see it going now. And you just take your time with it. And then straighten up as you go. And hopefully we've got that pretty much perfect. That's looking good, sons. That's looking good. You see me rolling. There you go. Drop my load. And away you go. So, you know, again, like this video if you want to see more American truck
Simulator.